No, that's not the way to start a show. Miller Moss to the Bill. Great job, ladies. What's going on, good people? Let's talk about it. Lemon Pepper Louisville in the building. DJ in the building. Still mad about that loss. The lovely lady Lauren in the building. Cashmere, what's good? Fully healthy Louisville team wins this game tonight. Or the referees do a better job salute. Good fight. Oh, God. God, I hate playing in that place. Golly. Yeah. 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 Shout out Billy McNichol. Just let me get it out. Let me get my pouting out my system. I wasn't even ready to do the rest. Gosh darn it. Congratulations, volleyball ladies. We still lit. He did a good job. Got to be tougher. Got to be tougher. Need some good better habits with using the glass. Yeah, but Heal more, please don't put that word. YouTube gets kind of finicky. Let me pull that off the screen. But I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. Okay. We're gonna give a good high intensity breakdown. I wanted to get a chance to get everybody in here. Red State, where you at? Dr. Crump, where you at? If you're in here, you know what time it is for the show. Hey, listen, if this thing drops and my sound gets bad, go ahead and let me know. I'll clean it up. So here's what I want to do. We're gonna go midnight family only. We gotta go midnight family only. Midnight family. So if you're watching this on Twitter, you're welcome to come join us. Made for the Ville, MADEFORTHEVILLE. Come to the YouTube channel, type in Made for the Ville. I am posting the link right now. So if you're watching on Twitter, you can just go to my page and hit the link to come join us. If you're watching this on Facebook, I'm posting a link as well. That's pretty funny. So I'm posting it on Facebook. Just hit the link. You're welcome to come join us on the YouTube channel. But this is private meetings. This is going to be a private YouTube meeting that you got to come over here to watch. So everybody knows the rules. Is anybody going to help me? Red State, you going to help me? Red State. There you go. There you go, Red State. Okay. Twitter, you're welcome to join us. Facebook, you're welcome to join us on the YouTube channel only. Facebook, I gotta shut you down. And 3, 2, 1, bang. Twitch, I gotta shut you down. 3, 2, 1, bang. And Twitter, I gotta shut you down. 3, 2, 1, bang. Okay. Here's how we do it. Okay, boom. Like PK knows what he's doing. RV says, let the cake bake. Oh, God, it's frustrating, though. Phantom calls. Louisville, Lamont. Are you too busy in the holiday season to get me together? Louisville, Lamont. Serious question. I need to get the TV mounted right there. Are we good? Are you too busy during the holiday season? It's all good if you are. God, proud of the fight for sure. BS calls for sure. And injury. I can't even talk about the injuries because I'm like, I hate talking about the injuries because I'm like, no, I hate when my team shows up to play and we lose. Oh, that's disgusting. Proud of the guys. I was proud of the fight. They came to play. This is a great stat. The combined records of the teams we have lost to are 47-4. We are good. We can beat everyone else on our schedule. I agree with that 100%. We've played everybody and seen every type of style. The most important takeaway, big picture, is he had them ready to play emotionally. He had his team ready to play emotionally. They were locked in. They were focused. They were on the right wavelength, right? They didn't look nervous. They looked competitive. They looked ready to play. That is hands down the most important part of the takeaway. No quit, no surrender, facts. James Pennington in the building. Did you jump over from Twitter? Lauren Wick. Lauren ain't got a chance to pop nobody lately. Now he really knows what the state rivalry is about. Hold on, let me do this real quick. While I got y'all here. Let's go settings. Let's go that. Let's do that. Shout out CJ3K if you're in the building. I missed you last week on the Cash App. I'm sorry about that. I owe you a drink. Let me see what we got over here. Lauren has not gotten a chance to wick anybody. She waiting for somebody to get here and cut up. Louisville Lamont is in the building. Where you been at, Bickett? Checking in. CC and Ballard say, what up? Oh, and then the Garrison element. You got to review that. That's got to be ejections. I'm filing to SEC official, whoever crew that is. You will expect a whatchamacallit. I will 100%. Dr. Crump, I was going to text you and ask you if you wanted to do a show or not. Yeah, referees is trash. Mm. 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 Remind me a tad bit of myself. I hate you. Okay. We definitely gonna win our fair share of games. Facts. Yeah. You just gotta steal some games early before you get better. Golly. I mean, how many times do you have to make the joke? Chucky Hepburn said, I mean, just 3 fouls. Is a foul trouble right off the bat. The first game. Yeah, he got to build. The Waterman travel call. What are we doing? The elbows on the head. What are we doing? What are we doing? We got the fight now. Yeah. Listen, again, I am going to be a broken record about using the glass. We gotta track the ball. We gotta get the ball to the glass. We gotta get to good angles on our shots. We need to be able to get some easy buckets off of just speed and execution, reading the screens, the backdoor. We need to get a little more efficient on getting easy buckets. So like I said, some of those things are just, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna. That's just gonna be a part of it. Listen, Jordan. Overall, everybody's gonna pretty much. Sorry about that. Best I felt about a UK loss in a while. Jay Reed, what's good? Nothing. You're not happy? Listen, somebody said it during the radio show on Friday. I forget who the guy was in particular, big believer in Roots, but it's like you can't expect Roots to be a big impact. Anything Roots gives you on the road is like bonus. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I saw that. Terrence Edwards, I've been harsh on him, so he definitely gets a prop session. Oh God. You gotta use the glass, guys. Yeah, they just got too many good looks. I can play that game. Yeah, but when you don't get the calls and you end up on the floor, that starts discouraging you from attacking the paint. So it's kind of a snowball effect. Oh, God. Injured, foul, still play the butts off. I'm not mad at all. Yeah, I'm still pissed. We need prize fight irritation. Yes, man, he is shooting off balance. Like I said, listen, I hated it. I hated listening to Coach irritate me about the balance of my shots. And now I'm passing along the same way. They got to get in better shape. You got to get in better shape. And not like they're not in good shape. I'm saying you just got to listen. You are what you are. You're working with what you're working with. I just think, and psychologically, you can't worry about getting tired. Yeah, yeah. I mean, but they were calling. They like again. If you get 3 legit foul calls and 2 terrible foul calls, it's like it puts you in a tough position. Yeah, there was no 50-50 calls at all. I want to give him credit though. I don't want to take credit. Because he is not landing in the same spot he takes off at. He's not getting in full balance and going straight up. He is a good shooter, but he's losing sight of the fact that the consistency of shooting and landing where you shoot. Listen, everybody can get hot and your legs can kick, any which way, but when you're missing and he's rushing, he's in a bit of a rush. I think he's just trying to prove how good of a shooter he is instead of going right back to his basic fundamentals. Just get solid on your feet, jump straight up vertical and land in the same spot. The shot will go in. Right now, he just like I said, he's pulling his arms down too quick, just not jumping straight up and following through. Yeah, no, he's trying again. I will never begrudge a guy who's trying to play defense. Guy who gives up on defense, not trying, that's the guy that drives me crazy. God, we could have, but good calls breeds good confidence. They did early. Yeah, like I said, only thing I'm gonna bark at my team about is being tougher. Just being physically tougher, drawing more contact. Don't ever avoid the contact. And getting that ball off the glass. See that's crazy. That's crazy. They got away with a lot of that. You thought Scott was nervous? Oh God, momentum killer. I mean, but I listen. I'm gonna have to talk to Tick and see if Tick agrees with me. Like, I don't think we're a very athletic team. He's a good player, though. He's a good player. He's a good player. I'll give it to him. He's a good player. Gosh darn it. Props to Waterman. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I jumped backwards a little bit. Okay. So what are we thinking here? Moving forward, what did we learn about an individual player moving forward? Listen, Chris, can you imagine how many times a game I yell about using the glass, getting an angle to use the glass? Everybody like, and I was so pissed watching UK use the glass. It's just a habit that has to be reinforced all the time. You know what else I was screaming in the middle of the game? I was screaming, boy, if we sneak in the tournament, I hope we get them. I would kiss the sports gods to play them again in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Let us backdoor our way into the tournament and get in UK's bracket. I would love it. I would love to see them again. Every single time. I like the red unis. I like the fit. Need the left hand. Yeah, I just don't think they're as comfortable with just the finishing through contact and using the glass. We got to get some easy buckets off our offense. And I mean layups. We got to get some easy looks off our offense. We're working so hard to get looks. You got to use that glass too, man. You got to get in a position to get it off the glass. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. A 12-5 matchup. Oh, I'd love it. I would love it. I would love to see them again. That's why I know I feel good, because I would love to see them again. Noah Waterman can shoot. He's Russian. He just doesn't got his confidence. He can shoot the ball. He's just rushing it. We could do a mashup. He's rushing. Let's see. Okay, let's do this real quick. Boom, 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 boom.
All right, ready for the news conference. Some time for questions. Feel raise your hand. We will get a wireless microphone to you. Coach, give us an opening statement. I want to give Kentucky credit. Played a great game. It was a great college atmosphere. I thought it was a great college game. Lamont Butler was magnificent. I still see that kid in my nightmares, because we played against them when I was the head coach at the College of Charleston, and he was the point guard at San Diego State. And we played an epic battle in the first round. And he's just a warrior. He's a winner.
Extra elements like that.
He's been out the last couple games, and there was all these, people were talking about whether he's going to play or not. I was like, that cat's playing in this game. You can mark that one down. He is a stone cold killer and a really, really good player. And, he's obviously a good shooter, but he's more of an attacking downhill driver. I want to say, I might have this wrong, he's got 7 made threes on the year, and he made 6 tonight. A lot of them, made tough shots, big shots. We had momentum, and he stopped the momentum with a lot of those threes. We had a couple really bad defensive breakdowns on a couple of his wide open threes. But, I know I'm spending a lot of time on him. They have a very, very good team. They're very deep. You guys have heard me talk about the job that I think Mark's doing. He's doing a great job with this group. But I'm proud of our guys. We're it's no secret that we're a little shorthanded in terms of the depth. We had a lot of guys that played a whole lot of minutes tonight, but they never quit. Kentucky made some huge runs on us, and I thought our guys responded with resiliency every time and brought the game back to a 1 or 2 possession game. but that last big burst that they made and the plays they made, and you know, it was just too much for us. So proud of our guys, but I give Kentucky credit.
Okay, we'll begin first with questions for student athlete Terrence Edwards. 23 points tonight. Questions for Terrence.
Yeah, Terrence, you talked after the game Wednesday night about, you know, just how much you were trying, you know, just how much this game was meaning to you coming into it. When you're playing shorthanded, just what did you think about whether you guys fought back and kept it close throughout the entire game, despite being shorthanded, and, you know, this also being your first true road game of the season?
I give credit to my coaches, you know.
Does anybody in here know who Man Boy is? Does anybody think? Okay, first and foremost, can somebody tell me who Man Boy is? I'm not going any further till somebody tells me who Man Boy is. Midnight family trivia question. Who is Man Boy? Surely somebody in this chat knows who Man Boy is. I agree, Red State. Somebody tell me who Man Boy is. Nope, Dale. Nope. Nope. Somebody tell me who Man Boy is. Oh, and why I can't stop thinking about Man Boy every time I see Terrence Edwards Jr. Somebody in here. Surely somebody knows who Man Boy is. Man Boy, and what show is he from? Oh, hold on. Man Boy is the character. Look, yes, Drew. Man Boy Miller was the leader of the Compton Crips. He's on Snowfall. There's a series called Snowfall. Yeah, and listen, basically Snowfall is a series that's about, it's an exaggerated story of the life of the real Freeway Rick Ross, not Ricky Rose, the real Freeway Rick Ross. And it's a couple of seasons, and Man Boy's a character in there, and wrong. Yeah, listen, Dale, I knew you knew the right. I knew you were on the right path just by saying ATL. I knew, like I said. So, if y'all want to see some hood, listen, I did it. I've done middle fingers too. Yeah, listen. If y'all look up Man Boy in the show, you're gonna see why Terrence Edwards reminds me of Man Boy every time. Sorry about that. That was totally having nothing to do with the show. I just couldn't help myself. But you'll look him up.
Our program is built on don't make excuses. So we come into every game, we knowing that we're shorthanded, but we don't think about those things. We come in every game prepared like no other team in the country, and we come in and we try to win every game.
Wait a minute. I want to do that one more time. You know what? Young fella, based on this answer, I fuck with you. I've been a little harsh on Terrence Edwards Jr., I've been a little harsh on you. After I just heard him get that answer, boy, I fuck with you. I like you. I like the energy off that answer. You know what? Nobody in this chat better say anything about Terrence Edwards Jr. again. I'm watching y'all and I'm gonna be listening. He is off limits from this point forward.
I give credit to my coaches. You know, our program is built on don't make excuses. So we come into every game, we knowing that we're shorthanded, but we don't think about those things. We come in every game prepared like no other team in the country, and we come in and we try to win every game.
I like him. I even like the stutter.
What else?
What was the message there with Kentucky starting so hot out of the gate? You know, I think they made 7 shots in a row. What was the message? In the huddle and just
We took a punch.
trying to keep the team together during those runs.
Just got to keep going. It's a high level game. Kentucky is a good team, so we already know they was gonna come in and make shots. So
He was gonna say great, then he said a good team.
We just went to the huddle, and we just got to keep going, keep fighting. You know, war by war. So you can't think about teams that's really good that hit shots. You just have to keep moving forward and think about like what's next.
Terrence, what was your mentality? I think you picked up your 4th foul pretty early or midway through the second half. You were still able to kind of be aggressive. What was your mentality when you were playing there with 4 fouls in a game like this?
Jeez,
I just want
right.
to shout out my teammates. You know, they kept me in there. I got a little frustrated, picking up that 4th foul kind of early. So I got to give a shout out to my teammates for sure. They kept me in there, and I know the team really needed me. So I just came in and tried to play
figure out 4 fouls,
bring us back to win. But of course, we came up short. But I just want to give a shout out to my teammates, man. We just give confidence to each other, knowing our circumstances and stuff with the team, with guys going down. So we just stay positive. We know this thing finna click. It's finna click real soon. So we just stay positive and keep going.
Terrence, speaking of things clicking from beyond the 3-point line for you guys tonight, you guys shot 36% as a team. Yourself, you made 5 tries from deep. Anything different about the 3-point shooting tonight in terms of the quality of the looks for yourself? And
locking in.
Or was it just a case of shots finally going in?
Just playing. Guys on our team, man, we work every day through the week, off days, shoot after practice, shoot before practice. Like everybody in that locker room right now that's wearing red, like really, really works. And whether shots are going in or not, we going right back to the gym tomorrow. Maybe 2-3 guys on one gun on one end, and the other end might be 4 guys down there. Like we're filling up the gym every day, and we getting up our shots. It's just a matter of time when this thing really get going and those shots go in, and it's gonna be hard to beat us.
Right here in the back.
Just we work.
Game in general. How would you describe the
we work
the atmosphere and just the back and forth of it all? First time experiencing it.
We work.
I thought it was great. I wish I could do it again. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's the most greatest atmosphere I ever played in. As far as coming into a game, I was just extra excited, and I was too. I'm wearing this Louisville across our chest. We don't take it for granted, and we knew this game was huge, and we came in. Tried to answer to a couple runs, came up short, but yeah, it's like no other. Guys at the hotel, when you come out and you see the L's down and stuff like that, that really makes you want to win the game.
He appreciates it.
It was a great atmosphere.
I fuck with you.
Thank you.
Y'all better watch y'all mouth. Y'all better watch y'all mouth. Talk about Terrence Edwards.
Hey, Pat, you go in the middle. Louisville hadn't been very competitive in this rivalry in the last couple of years. How important do you think it was to show up on the road shorthanded and fight for 40 minutes?
Yeah, it's a great rivalry. I said it the other day in our press conference, not only in collegiate basketball, but I think it's one of the really cool rivalries in all of American sports. We have to do our part and win some to continue to make it a rivalry. And obviously we came up short tonight, but it's hard to truly describe. And I think all you out here that are Kentuckians, you guys understand, but nationally, especially in our city of Louisville and here in
Facts.
Lexington as well, how much this rivalry means. I mean, it is. House is divided, obviously, but man, they reminded me early and often, every single day. Every time I get gas, every time I go get something to eat in the community, hey, coach, how you doing? You gonna beat Kentucky this year? So I get it, and what a great thing it was. It was awesome. You have to sometimes get above the trees and have a little bit of perspective of what you're doing and where you're at. And I try to stay present every single day and keep blinders on and work in helping our team become the best they can be. But I'm gonna be honest with you, when I walked out there today, the pageantry of the Louisville Kentucky rivalry hit me, and I looked around and I saw the atmosphere, and this is before the jump ball went up, and I did take a minute to truly appreciate how special it was. But like I said, whatever it is, 365 days till the next time we play again. And I'm going to be reminded about 4 million times when that game's coming up. And we'll be looking forward to it.
Pat, you mentioned being familiar with Lamont before this.
But do your job. Do your job. And Marcus Maben will call on the ancestors to demand we get Kentucky in a 12-5 in the tournament. Coach, just do your job. And I'll call on the ancestors to find a way to get us in the same bracket as Kentucky. The fans will do their job. Everybody will do their job. We're going to see that team again. We're going to find a way to see that team shorter than a year away.
Watching back on film,
We deserve it.
This game, how different does this team look in the 8 games they played with him versus the 2 they played without him?
Well,
we're going to deserve it.
Point guard, your quarterback. Obviously, the kid too, Robinson, is a point guard as well, but Lamont's the head of the snake, and to beat it, you got to cut the head of the snake off, and it's hard because he's a warrior.
We're gonna work on it.
He's a disciplined
They
player.
know they know
He's
it. They know it.
Phenomenal defender. I don't know if he remembered me or not, but he came over and he was dapping everybody
At all.
at the scores table when he walked past me. I was like, "You remember?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I remember you." You have a lot of respect for him, but yeah, I mean, it's like us. If Chucky Hepburn went out, we're a different team without Chucky Hepburn. The best point guards, I believe, you give them the ball at 5:15 in the afternoon, and they give it back to you safe and sound at 7:15. And that's what that kid did tonight. You know what? We got one too. Because Chucky Hepburn's one of the best point guards in the country. So is Lamont Butler, but Chucky Hepburn is too. And oh, by the way, the kid sitting next to me, he was a beast tonight. And I love what he said about staying resilient, staying in the gym, continuing to be consistent in his work.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to pay off. He's had a tough month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, heck, he came out of the starting lineup. He's still out of the starting lineup. Phenomenal attitude. Plays in an atmosphere like this and plays darn near the game.
Pat, you guys have been and will be shorthanded for the rest of the season. You guys have made no excuses. For this team to show grit at home like they did maybe last weekend against Duke is one thing. To do it on the road in this environment is another thing. Did you learn anything more?
Rocky Lee. Hold on. Rocky Lee, let me give you a cheers. Hold on. Let me give you some kind of sound. I don't know what sound to give you, Rocky Lee. I'm trying.
Do it.
Rocky Lee. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Thank you for supporting the show and the channel.
Or about this group?
No, I was pretty clear, the makeup and the fabric of our guys. You know, they say that the game doesn't build character, but it reveals it. And our guys continue to show character by fighting through some of this adversity. And, you know, we'll have Kadir back soon. Probably, you know, not probably next week for Florida State. We won't have him back, but, you know, we're hoping right after Christmas he'll be back. And that'll be a big boost from a depth standpoint. Obviously, he's a very versatile player, and we need him. So we're looking forward to that. And have an extra body and have a little bit more depth, and it'll help us move forward.
Pat, you referenced Terrence coming off the bench now. The last 3 games, he's put together some really good scoring nights for you guys. Has anything about that move maybe just reinvigorated him on the offensive end?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him. People ask me, like, you know, come out of the lineup. I'm like, I don't know, just trying to figure out buttons to push. And, hey, I make a bunch of dumb decisions, but he's played pretty well the last 2 games coming off the bench. Now, like every player, players are competitors, you know, and Terrence is a team guy, and he's about the team first and foremost. But that cat wants to start now. He wants to start. He's a decorated player. He's a winning player, championship player over the years at James Madison. And, you know, we'll see how it is moving forward. But, you know, Noah Waterman's a guy that has had some struggles lately. Made 3 big threes for us tonight.
Surely that's going to
coach. Had 12 stinking rebounds, 6 offensive. You know, you talk about how many minutes our guys have to play in the standard player. He's a winning player. And Terrence is a team guy, and he's about the team first and foremost. But that cat wants to start now. He wants to start. He's a decorated player. He's a winning player, championship player over the years at James Madison. And
you ain't gonna be able to keep him on the bench small.
Forward. But, you know, Noah Waterman's a guy that has had some struggles lately. Made 3 big threes for us tonight, playing against his former coach. Had 12 stinking rebounds, 6 offensive. You know,
give him his props.
You talk about how many minutes our guys have to play in the and their grit and the tenacity. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of Noah. 12 rebounds.
Hey, Pat, as you noted in your opening statement coming in this game, Lamont had only made 7 threes this year, so he makes 7 in this one game. Is that something where you tell your team you just, hey, we don't want to give up? Okay.
Well, I mean, obviously we had him. So we have these dots, if you will, in recruiting, and we had him obviously red first as driver, attacker first. And he's a freight train and a bowling ball getting downhill and putting foul pressure and getting to the rim. You know, we obviously knew that he was a good open feet set 3-point shooter. But obviously we didn't adjust fast enough because, man, when he got looks today, ball got in the air. It was like touched by God. That thing was going in. I mean, on like his 6'1", Chucky fell down, or, you know, he was mad at himself because he kind of gambled in the huddle.
Coach Kelsey
gambled off the ball.
He's enjoying
the
this.
Ball lands in.
He's really embracing it.
And he goes, and I just turned around and I just stared at my staff, and I just looked. I go, no way, the 6'1's going in. Bang.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
This all that, you know, was it just like, you know, different issues each time, or was it kind of just like the same thing happening again?
No, it was a lot of things. I'll have to watch the tape and go back. A couple times, like I said, were just complete gambles where I think one time there was a post mismatch and we kind of ran. We thought it was a post mismatch. Noah had him. We didn't want to trap, kind of ran at the ball, kicked out for an open 3. I think he got a wide open 1 in transition. You know, I'd have to go back and look at it, but it was kind of a lot of things. And I don't think it was as much like, hey, we didn't respect his ability to shoot. We just had several lapses, both in transition, ball screen defense, off-ball screening defense, and the kids stepped up and made big ones.
Pat, what was your view of the little dust up there in front of the bench?
Salute, Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, every kid made a hustle play, kind of fell into our bench, and I don't think it was any big deal. It was funny. Lamont, I'm acting like me and Lamont are boys. He's a senior, right?
Yeah.
Right, so he's in his 5th year.
You don't want to see him anymore.
It's not like I'm trying to get him out of the portal or something like that. So he falls into the bench, and Lamont comes over, and he's grabbing, I'm grabbing him. I look at him, and we both smiled, like, we're good. Officials did a great
awesome.
job with it. It was really no big deal.
That's awesome.
Anyone else? Someone here in the back.
Yeah, Pat, you've praised Chucky plenty of times, but I think he's played 35 minutes in 6 straight games. Just what does that say about his durability and stamina to not only play that long, but pick up the scoring load as well?
You want to be a pro? Get in shape. Stay in shape.
Playing a lot of minutes. He's playing a lot of minutes. Like, we need Chucky right now to be our
good point.
For 38 minutes, to take tickets, to make hot dogs, to sell tickets. Sweep the floor after. And it's hard, playing that much, especially on the defensive end, to stay engaged and to stay consistent with your defensive principles when you're exhausted sometimes. So we're trying to use, our timeouts intelligently to get him some extra rest from time to time. But as I said once before, from a point guard standpoint, if we were a pitching staff, it would be Chucky Hepburn and pray for rain. But he's doing a great job handling all that responsibility. He's an absolute warrior. He's a phenomenal point guard, one of the best I've ever coached.
Oh, I just got to keep him.
All right, thanks.
Keep him strong. Okay, Coach Kelsey, A+ grade for me. He had the guys ready. A+ grade from getting them prepared. A+ grade for the handling of the press conference. Again, the only demerits I give him is our habits about finishing and drawing the contact and using the glass. That's my complaint. Habits as far as, Rain Smith, take your time, go vertical. Noah Waterman, take your time, go vertical. Guys just got to be tougher in contact. You got to seek more contact. Outside of that, I'm enjoying the progress. I'm enjoying the speed of the progress. Again, I would like to have stolen a couple games, but Babu said it best. The combined record of the teams we're playing against is what, 47-4, right? You get a curve. No, you do not get a curve for injuries. I'm moody. Maybe I'll give a curve tomorrow, but tonight, I don't want to talk about injuries for the rest of the year. Damn. I don't want to talk about injuries for basketball guys. Listen. Yes. He does end up on the floor a lot, doesn't he? He does end up on the floor a lot. Not to make all the difference in the world. Listen, make a difference. Not the win-loss difference, but a big help. I don't think a win-loss difference. I just think a big help. Yeah, like I said, and me not talking about injuries is just me being a brat. I just don't want to go through a whole year talking about the injuries, because there's things we can fix to maximize the year. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, commentators was haters. Good. He has that good case and prior energy. He has great case and prior energy. I will agree with that. Jesus Christ. Withers. Withers. Now prior would have been night and day. Prior night and day. Ooh. Listen, it's all experimental. If we have bigs in foul trouble, put Frank in the game. Okay, Brad, tell me about that. Was that a better sound effect? Was that a better volume sound effect? I'm hoping that's the case. How about this? Up, down, or perfect? Up, down, or just right? Oh, did he win? Oh. Okay, this air horn is too loud. Okay, that one. Okay, that one made me jump. That one. I think it made Rummage jump too. We are live, Slam Tana. Actually, we're only live for 24 more seconds. We're only live for 24 more seconds. I have some beef tips I have to make. I have some baby carrots I have to make. I have to make sure I put everything in a beef stew so it'll be ready for tomorrow for my Lions game. You hate when Nikki does that? Glad a non-QB won the Heisman. 24 seconds. Gonna be all right. Slam Tana, everybody felt exactly like you tonight. So you can go back and listen to the show. You can go back and listen to Coach. Nick, oh God, they are overloading my show with commercials. They're just using my show as like the gut. They are using my show as the company commercial dump. Nobody's commercials are as long as Middays with Marcus Maven, are they? If I was listening, I would tune out. My God. I gotta listen to Nikki, Bob, Nikki, Nate for the entire commercial break. right, y'all. We're going to enjoy the rest of the night. Get some sleep.